Digging in to try it again, Reggie Jackson 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now another 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Popped him up. Cabrera is calling for it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Johnny Damon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball that just misses inside. Changeup in for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Reggie leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And Damon watches one that misses for a ball. 3-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Catfish Hunter, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 as a slider waved at and missed. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, number 8.
Ready once again, Joe Morgan. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack, and the philosophy is more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is Damon. Morgan rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce on the run, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Keith Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Jackson racing back. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier. He drew a walk his first time up.
Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Jay Bruce will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Bruce. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bruce swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter,